Hello, this is Candace. I chose to do my research project on the influence the Baptist denomination had on the separation of church and state. The Baptist population had a tremendous impact on how church and state relationships would be formed, outlined, and overseen in America. The involvement of the Baptist denomination, both on the religious and political front, is significant. We tend to focus on the involvement they had in early America, but my research has shown they advocated for religious freedom from government before coming to America. In 1612, the leader of the First Baptist Church in England, Thomas Helwise, wrote History of Iniquity, where he argued a man's religion was between him and God, and no king could judge, question, or come between that. He sent a copy of his book to King James and was arrested, imprisoned, and died in jail due to his beliefs. As settlers arrived in America, Baptists did not comprise the majority of the Christians. The Baptist numbers in early America rose significantly from 1700 to the 1830s. This was due to revivals, which resulted in the Great Awakening in the 1730s and 40s. My research focused on people like Roger Williams, who was probably the most religious dissenter and advocate for religious freedom. He was known as the founder of the First Baptist Church in America, and he was the first person to refer to separation of church and state as a wall. I also researched the Baptists' merge into political affairs as a result of their fight for religious freedom. Preachers would refuse to apply for the required licenses to preach and be jailed for it. Many Baptists were whipped, forced to pay taxes to support state church, and their property was confiscated, they paid fines, and they were imprisoned. Isaac Backus' mother was jailed when she became delinquent on church taxes. It is the belief this action is what gave Backus the motivation to separate the state hold on religion. Isaac Backus was the forefront of every important statement and strategy from the Baptists when it pertained to religious liberty. He was the chairman of the grievance committee of the Warren Association, and he used a lot of Roger Williams' arguments when it came to promoting religious liberty. Baptists advocated for total religious liberty for everyone. Their position on this subject has been consistent and unwavering. The Baptist fight resulted in the Bill of Rights in 1891, which included the First Amendment, securing the right to religious freedom.